in order for the human dignity of our people to be maintained, we must have a solemn appreciation that man is given or endowed by God with inalienable rights and freedoms. What does that mean? Inalienable rights, my dear youth, it's not a hard word. Inalienable rights. You know what it means? It talks about your very humanity. Your ability to think makes you different from a dog or a tree. Your ability to have an opinion, to have choice, to believe. It makes you a human being. It separates you from other creatures or creation. And I am saying God created us with those natural abilities. They are inalienable. It means, therefore, that government's role is not to give us rights, not to manage them, not to trample upon them, but to protect them. Because they are the protectors of rights. God is the giver of rights.
All we say to America is be true to what you said on paper.
The debt is over $60 trillion. America cannot pay that kind of debt.
The president just got in like wow. But in 4 years, will we still like him? In 8 years, are we going to still hype him? What if we said we got to go into Iran and kill 1 million people? Will you still be down with the man? You better wake up and smell the coffee.
Never question the fact that Jesus was a Jew and not a Christian, or that Christianity was made law by politicians. And who is King James? And why did he think that it was so vital to remove chapters and make his own version of the Bible?
But it doesn't happen right away. You see, if a GMO crop was put out that caused people to mutate, and bleed out and die, or turn into something else right in front of you, you would recognize it as a threat.
What do you think about that? What do you think about the Illuminati?
It is out there. There's a force of people that just like control everything, and money doesn't mean a damn thing. Like there's no price to what they do. There's no value.
Well, you have to admit that there are people who do want to kill Americans.
Yeah, some of them are called the police.
Yeah, okay.
We have to acknowledge that secret societies have always existed. We need to acknowledge the fact that when people say, oh, that's a conspiracy, you don't even know what a fucking conspiracy means, you idiot. It means there's a group of people that meet behind closed doors to decide your life.
Unalienable rights as human beings. It's simple as that. And that's what's being eviscerated.
Let's begin by playing a little word association. I'll say a word, and you think of the first word that comes to mind. Conspiracy theory is what most people think of. We've all been conditioned to associate the word theory with the word conspiracy, because after all, no conspiracies could possibly be true. They're all just theories, aren't they? Well, in the phrase conspiracy theory, there are two words. The first word, conspiracy. The second word is the active word, theory. By definition, a theory is a supposition, an idea, a concept, a hypothesis. Let me give you an example. In theory, if I purchase a raffle ticket, I could win a prize. Now, as long as I don't purchase a raffle ticket, my win is theoretical. But once you purchase a raffle ticket, the win is no longer a theory. It becomes a possibility. And the more raffle tickets you purchase, the more possible and eventually probable the win becomes. Such is the case with a conspiracy theory. As long as there is no evidence, it is a conspiracy theory. But once you have a piece of evidence, no matter how flimsy or circumstantial it may be, it becomes a possibility. And the more evidence that is gathered, the more possible and eventually probable the conspiracy is.